And you know I wouldn't be here. If I didn't think this would really work. It's time, Madison.
Damn you. You found him? So you did. I apologize for entertaining the thought of doubting you. Oh, that man doesn't have you looking for his pet android, does he? I've already told him to lay off it. He's distracting my entire team.
We need to get back to Project Purity. That's my boy. It'll be good to work side by side with you, son. Hello, son. Watch where you're going. Hello, son.
Morning.
Good to see you.
There was some sort of battle in the city yesterday.
Is everything all right?
Me too. Nothing is getting through these walls.
The Mirelurks have been quiet lately. Hello.
Welcome to a quick fix. Tamper with that.
This here is flak and shrap. Here, I'm packing, and most of the rest of these guys are packing. Neat.
And we're going to have a problem.
Decided to check out. I don't put the good stuff out on the table. And others.
Hello.
They're all. I'm on duty. Make. Otherwise. If someone took your stuff, go get it back. If they. Otherwise, I've got to see it for my.
One of the new immigrants died of radiation poisoning last week.
May I take your order? Was drinking river water.
Water and a Mirelurk water isn't much better.
Dr. Wiener staff left to get
You've been rather busy lately. Asking questions, investigating. So is that it? Or do you have some kind of personal grudge against an innocent android who simply wants to be left alone? Please. Fine. Let's cut to the chase. My name is Victoria Watts. I work for a movement whose goals are directly opposed to your own, apparently. It seems you're trying very hard to locate an android my associates and I have tried very hard to hide. Fine. Blow. Don't ask how I obtained it. If you change your mind, if you decide you want to help, present the component to Dr. Zimmer. Tell him the android is dead, and that was on the corpse. He'll believe you. He'll go back to the Commonwealth, and you'll have saved a man's life.
Is there a problem?
I can't take it anymore.
Good to see you.
Why don't you look where you're going? This is kind of exciting.
Did you need something?
We can't accomplish anything until we can get inside. But I hate to ask you to put yourself in harm's way. I need you to go in and make sure it's safe for Thank you.
Morning.
Morning.
I am at a loss. My beloved wife is gone. In her place is my son, small and helpless. As much as this place means to me, as much as it meant to Catherine, this is no place for an infant, especially an infant without his mother. It's time to go. The project was in trouble before, both Are you all right? internally and externally. Progress has come to a halt, both because our recalculations I'm proud have of you. gotten us nowhere, and because the mutant attacks occur several times a day. I understand that Regret you that have it has reason come to this. question, but your mother, I know that if I leave, she our died, work may if come to nothing an end. else. Addison has never been on the best of terms with the Brotherhood. Aside from Scribe Rothschild, she'll tolerate none.
Hey there.
If she's
Hey.
the one dealing with them, who knows what will happen? It breaks my heart to go. But I must put the needs of my child over my own.
Did you need something?
So, here I am, back where it all began. Project Purity. God, we wanted to change the world. We really thought the waters of life could be a reality. And that's why this is a momentous occasion. Because even after 19 years, I still believe it. Project Purity can and will be operational. This is just the beginning. This is day 2 of my attempt to resurrect.
Is everything all right?
I've got one of the portable fusion generators up and running.
Is everything all right?
But it's just enough to power the emergency lighting and a couple of other systems. It will serve for now, but I need help powering up the mainframe. Time to visit Madison at Rivet City. I spoke with Dr. Lee, Madison,
Hello,
Rivet
son.
City. It went about as well as I expected. That is to say, she thinks I'm completely mad. How can I blame her?
Did you need something?
Hello, son.
Life, her own team, is making real, tangible scientific progress. Here I come again, a very paragon of failure and false promises. But the reality is, I need Madison and whatever scientific team she may have assembled. I can't do this myself. Project Purity is bigger than me. It always was. And without Catherine, God, I can't let this die. Not again. Not like this. Well, here we are again. Project Purity and me. It's been close to 20 years since
Here
my
we
last
are,
entry.
where
Since
it
I
all
left
began.
all this behind.
Revelation
Life myself.
21:6.
We've spent
I
that
am
time
Alpha
in
and
Vault
Omega,
101,
the beginning
away
and the
from
end.
rest of the world.
I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life
That's all I
freely.
could have hoped for.
Don't you see?
Now my son
This is what it all
grown man.
means. The water, the purifier. This is the water of life. Your mother's
Just like
dream.
his old man.
No point in wasting time. Let's get to work.
As hard as it was
There's much to be
admit it,
done.
He doesn't need his daddy anymore.
Here we are. No point in wasting time. Of course. There's so much history here. So much time and energy spent on this place because it could... And now, after all these years, there's a chance to finish it. To see it through to the end. And help all the people. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. With what I've learned from Dr. Braun, I know it can work. That's why it's so important to find a Gek as soon as possible. It's the key to somehow. You have to understand, the vault wasn't for me. It was for you. To make sure my son grew up someplace safe, away from all this. I didn't want you to leave. I wanted you to stay there, to grow up and live your life in safety. I hope that you can understand why I've done. I wanted you to be safe. I didn't want this for you. A life out here in this godforsaken war zone. I couldn't tell you what I was doing because I didn't want you following me. A plan which clearly was not as successful as I imagined it would be. Oh, my son. If only you could have known how much it meant to her. She believed in the work we were doing and was so determined to see it through. She gave up so much for this project. We all did. And I don't want that to have been for nothing. It started as an idea, really. Remember the Bible passage your mother loves so much? Free, clean water for everyone. What a difference it could make in the lives of everyone here in the wastes. Over time, that idea took the form of a purifier. Not like the one in the vault, though. This one was gigantic, capable of... We used the old Jefferson Memorial for... In the year before you were born, there had always been something of a mutant problem in the city, but it... From what... I need you... The auto... Great work on the pumps. Hurry back, and I'll give you the fuses.
Hey.
I think we need to talk. I've been... Megaton destroyed? Something like that never needs to... There's work to be done now. Right. The flooding shorted out some of the fuse boxes downstairs, including one that controls some of... Here, take these fuses. The box is back down in the sub-basement near... Once the fuses are replaced, you need to... The vault you grew up in had its own water purification system. Clean water out...
People are in such a hurry.
Oh, great.
Fuses in place, you should be able to access the mainframe. No need to come back to the control room. Just head straight there. There are a few minor repairs still to be made up here in the control room. Why don't you come back here and give me a hand? Actually, wait. There's one other thing I need you to do. It's on your way back. Head back up to the museum level and give... How are you holding up? You're in what used to be the... Head towards the northeast end of that level. There's an intercom.
Good to see you.
Take him down!
By the authority of the President, this facility is now under United States government control. The person in charge is to step forward immediately and turn over all materials related to this project.
That's quite impossible. This is a private project. The Enclave has no authority here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave at once.
Am I to assume, sir, that you are in charge?
Yes, I'm responsible for this project.
Then I repeat, sir, that you are hereby instructed to immediately hand over all materials related to the purifier.
I'm sorry, but that's...
Furthermore, you are to assist Enclave scientists in assuming control of the administration and operation of this facility at once.
Colonel. Is it, Colonel? I'm sorry, but the facility is not operational. It never has been. I'm afraid you're wasting your time here.
Sir, this is the last time I am going to repeat myself. Stand down at once and turn over control of this facility.
Colonel, I assure you that this facility will not function. We have never been able to successfully replicate test results.
I suggest you comply immediately, sir, in order to prevent any more incidents. Are we clear?
Yes, Colonel. I'll do whatever you want. There's no need for more violence.
Then you will immediately hand over all materials related to this project.
What is he doing in there?
Aid us in making it operational at once.
Very well. Give me a few moments to bring the system online.
My patience wears thin.
Just another minute and I'll be done. Run. Run!
James, we have to get out. There's a... We need to escape while we can. Don't wander off. We're going to need... You heard me. We've got... We need to stick together, but we need to move quickly. We'll follow behind...
That batch of tests was inconclusive, but Madison and I are convinced it's a problem with the secondary filtration. We're going to recalibrate the equipment and try again tomorrow, so that... James, please. I'm trying to work.
And you're listening to
Now's not the time. So that's the next step. Assuming we get the results we need, we'll move on to... James! Stop! I need to finish these notes. We'll move on to diagnosing the issues with the radiation dampeners. That should...
I'm not speaking.
James!
Metaphorically.
Now?
There's a locked door up ahead. I can open it, but it'll take some time.
Water is the foundation of life.
This is hopeless!
This is hopeless! That takes care of that. Me.
We're outnumbered.
This is the center of town had a live atomic core.
That's over.
And under the wrong conditions, could still go kaboom. Well, go kaboom it has. But it was all just a tragic accident, right? Don't you believe that for a second, folks? Word is...
We can't go any further. Garza has a heart condition. He needs medicine or he may not make it. I'm not moving and... I don't have sufficient medical supplies with me, or else this wouldn't be a problem. We cannot continue to delay here. Something must be done.
I do not have my usual Yes, you were right.
Garza, I'm sorry.
Now is not a good time.
What is it? What is it?
Must have bugged out.
Hale. Name's Paladin?
Of course. But you'd have to secure the permission of Elder Lyons and...
Yes. Negative.
I am Dr. Madison Lee. I have people with me in need of shelter. You must allow us access at once.
I'm sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized civilians allowed inside the Citadel. You'll have to leave now.
Lyons! I know you're in there! I know you can hear me! You open this goddamn door right now!
Hale.
Madison, I'm surprised to see you here. What can I do for you?
Don't talk down to me, Lyons. I had nowhere else to turn. You must help us. Project Purity has been overrun.
Yes, I'd heard reports of an incident there. What details can you give us?
The Enclave. They've attacked Project Purity. James is dead. There may be more. I don't know. You have to do something.
Then it's as we feared. Madison, I'm sorry this happened. I wish we could have done something.
Then do something now. They've taken over the Purifier. Lyons, they cannot be permitted to have control over it. It's not right.
No. Calm down. You know as well as I do that the Purifier doesn't work. It's useless to them. Perhaps it's time to walk away.
That's not true. James, he found what's been missing. We know how to get it running.
Is that so? Does the Enclave know this?
No, I don't think... I don't know. I just don't know what's happening anymore.
All right, Madison. It'll be okay. Now, this is James's son, I presume? I can see the resemblance.
Yes. He knows what we need. Vault-Tec computer, something to locate equipment. Please help him.
Very well. We'll sort this all out.
Elder.
I need to rest, lie down or something. This is just too much. Rothschild should help you, but don't forget that he's Brotherhood. I've never trusted them. Be careful what you tell them.
Lyons, sir.
As you were, Knight.
We'll win this. You know why? We need to. Hasn't that always been enough? You worry too much. Right. Good point. Tell you what, let's hook up later and go see Scribe Bonage. I heard he's been working on some new power armor mods. Can't hurt. Roger that.
Tenpenny Tower. Why, indeed. Thanks for listening, children.
Despite the harshness of the wasteland,
Welcome.
I've discovered in more than a few here a compassion that is
yes,
unheard of
hello.
in the
I've heard
Commonwealth.
about you.
Perhaps it's
We don't
the
get
daily struggle for
I am
life here
Scribe.
which gives appreciation for life in general, whether human
Talk to Scribe
or
Jameson.
android.
She's our keep.
In a few days, I'll be a free
She
man.
spends most of her time in
A
the
new
archives.
end. Let me say thank you now for referring me to Pinkerton at Rivet City.
Normally, I
because
don't
will not
traffic in
remember any of this soon.
unsubstantiated rumor, but they say old Pinkerton is hiding out. I'm sure Gunny could train you, but he won't. Not without...
May I start by saying that I am sorry for your loss. I was acquainted with your father many years ago. The world has lost one of its few Think nothing. Now, Dr. Lee has explained your A Gek? I must say that there are some who doubt such a device really exists. If, however, you share your father's determination, I may be able to assist you in locating one. Possibly. I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you directly. The news, Dr. Lee... I can, however, give you You are welcome.
Quartermaster Durga here, stranger. I have to say, I'm not sure what you're doing in my armory. We run a tight ship, and unless Elder Lion says so, we don't trade without some...
Welcome. The Brotherhood is at your service.
You just managed to... Welcome to the Citadel. Paladin Gunny instructs all initiates in the... Considering all that's happened, my father may grant you special...
You honor us with your presence here.
I feel good, sir. I think I get what you're talking about. When I let go and see only the top...
Elder Lyons does not sound like that. You're an idiot. Fine, I'll practice on someone else.
I understand, sir. Like you said, fill your soul with thunder. Hail, outsider. Word of your ordeal has spread. You have? Oh my. If you have the time... Good. As I'm sure you... We're short on communication equipment. So many of the groups in the field operate as independent cells. Sometimes, I'm afraid that their missions end in their deaths. Exactly. In calmer times, we could send detachments and messengers to learn their fates. But with our... Which is why I must now ask you for your... Should you find any of the... We have... Fight with the heart of steel.
So it was taught to me. So will you teach it someday.
Well, step over here for a moment. This map shows the locations of entrance to Vault 87 will be particular. The area is highly... You share your... Vault 87 is located very... The Brotherhood simply cannot spare... If you do find anything... All of my efforts...
There's been a shutdown in the port shoulder systems. Looks like the gyros are locked up again. It'll take a few hours to clean it out.
Need something, friend?
You have my considering... Speak to Gunny in the Bailey. He will train you in the proper... You'll find him in the Bailey, I will show... This is not normally something that we do. However, considering the circumstances, so be it.
Hail. Need something, friend?
Hail. Initiate, you've got a lot of nerve to interrupt... Oh, my apologies. I swear these kids would be lost without me here to powder their asses. Heard you were coming. Yeah, I can train you, but don't ask me to like it. My initiates sweat blood, and you... Anyway. Now look, to wear power armor, first thing you need to do is relax your muscles. Let the suit do the work, okay? Now you. What aid can I offer you?
Hail.
I received word from Elder Lyons. Sure.
Welcome.
How may I serve? How may I...